You know what? We can't wait for the games this year. I can't wait. Now that I have an official invite, I have to go.
Hey,
go.
yeah.
Let's hear it.
Are you seeing anyone?
I am seeing a lot of people right now. With my eyes, like I can see.
That was a crazy statement. I can lie.
I know. I need to.
We're clipping it without context. Like,
I don't think it works the same way when you do it on the other end. All right, guys. Hi. Welcome back to another episode of More to Follow. We have a very interesting guest on board. Before I say my name for the day, I will start with my far left. Tell us your name. And then we can also, I still have to do the thing. I need to
Walai.
check my hand to know which side of my
That's insane.
side I'm on. So yeah, we can start with you, and then I'll come back and say mine.
Do you drive?
I do.
So when Google says take the second,
I
left,
still have to check my
So
hands.
you let go and then you'll be like,
No, I just check my hands, whichever one is on the side.
whichever is on which side.
Whichever hand is on which side.
How do you know which side is which?
I know this is my left because I write with this hand.
As a formula. Hi guys, my name is RG. That's it.
Okay. Do you want to introduce our guest for today?
No, I thought you were gonna do the Monica. Oh yeah, by the way, she's gonna be doing the Monicas here on out. Sindio?
For this one, yes.
Yeah, for this season.
Mm.
The remaining half of the season. That's fantastic. Anyway, you know what the Monicas are. You were here last week and we told you. Yeah. Okay. It's part of the furniture now. But for those who have not interacted with the very fine gentleman, maybe let them know who you are, why you're here, what you do.
My name is Derrick Ogechi. I play basketball for Nairobi City Thunder. And I'm back again for my second episode.
Whoop, whoop, whoop. Vigelegele.
Oh, sorry. Woo!
There we go. That's it's way better.
Thank
you.
Last time you guys did way better when I introduced myself. No, we have to take steps forward, not backwards.
Yes, 100%.
Failing forward. That's what it's called.
My name, Monica, for this episode is Mwana Hadi Famau. Actually, I hope I'm saying it right. Mwana Hadi Famau, the saint of Lamu. She is believed to have lived around the 16th century in Lamu. Was renowned as the saint of Lamu owing to her unwavering commitment to her religious beliefs. She was a fierce spirit, became a champion for the rights of women and children. Imagine all the way back from in the 16th century. And through the power of education, she sought to empower them, now kids and women, using both Arabic and Swahili languages to impart knowledge. I think this is going to be an interesting story. Be sure to check out more about Mwana Hadi Famau. Let us know if there's any other legends you'd want to hear from. We can also spotlight during this bit in our episode. So, Raphael, what do we want?
Oh my God, you bring so much structure to the chaos that is inside my head. See, this is why we work.
Okay.
Yeah. Sorry. Again, I'm going sideways. Continue.
All right.
Good question.
How do we want to start this episode? I mean, he's come back for the second time around, and I'm thinking, how can we actually get to learn a bit more about him?
This guy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So the first thing I'll ask, it's been 7 days. What's your controversial question? Your controversial take?
You know what? Props for
Even
consistency.
you.
Props for consistency.
Yeah, both of you actually. Don't think you'll escape.
You know what? My controversial take is that pink does not look good on men.
Hey, that's insane. That's
tough
petty,
take.
man. That's just wow.
Well, I said what I said.
That's
Unfortunate. Mine would be,
you're lucky my father watches this. I'll have called you a dickhead.
about to say. Mine would be never let your girlfriend stop you from finding your wife.
Are you seeing someone?
Huh?
Actually, I wanted to try something on the same note. You said you listen to Kenyan music, right?
Yeah, you know,
Uh,
try to dibble dabble into.
yes. Any song you like at the time, at this particular time?
Anyway,
Songs that you enjoy listening to by a Kenyan artist?
yeah, obviously, you know, Bien, finally.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good one. You know, it's popular.
All right. Any other that's interesting for you?
You know, there's a whole bunch of artists. Charisma. There's Ben Soul.
All right. I want to get a list of female artists. And what want you to do
Mhm.
is just let me know which. I don't think you've listened to a lot of them, but I'm going to list a few and then let me know which one. If you've heard of their song, let me know if you actually like it. And if
Mhm.
not, which one would you rather? It's like another version of Would You Rather.
Ini mtego.
Is
Twist
it?
the trap.
It's not. Is it? It's not.
Go ahead, let's do it.
All right. Karun or Nikita?
Nikita.
All right. Nikita or Fena Gitu. If you haven't heard of them, you
Fena.
can just okay.
I've heard of it.
Damn. Okay.
All right. Fena Gitu or Femi One.
Femi One.
All right. Femi One or Saru.
I don't know who that is.
Okay,
So Femi.
fair enough. Femi One or
Mhm.
Brandy Minor.
Femi One.
Femi One or Elsie Wameyu.
LC.
Elsie Wameyu or Lisa Odur.
LC.
Elsie or Karun.
LC.
Elsie or Wangeshi. Wangeshi is a female rapper.
I have never heard of her, so
All right, fair enough.
probably LC still.
Elsie or Bridget Blue.
Bridget Blue.
All right, thank you. That's it. There's no baiting here. Anyway, you can continue.
What you think about my list?
You know ball.
There we go.
You know ball and you know ball. Which is what we're talking about today. Hey. So you're asking me how it is that we're gonna.
Yeah. I see. I see what you've done.
Okay, so for the viewer at home who doesn't know what ball is,
Mhm.
for those who are at home, we also have a screen here. We're showing his highlights and how much he works for Nairobi City Council. Because you're a ghost worker on the court.
Some might say, some might say,
It's you who's saying it.
some might say, but you know, if you look up the stats,
Hey, now you're switching the conversation anyway. Just to tell guys, like what is bar?
Mhm.
Because I think that's what brought you here.
Yeah.
And yeah, let's actually just start there.
So ball, usually everyone calls it BAL. This is the Basketball Africa League. It's a competition between 12 African championships champion teams all over the continent. And each year they usually have 2 conferences where we played actually in South Africa, where we had 6 teams in one conference, and the second conference just started here yesterday actually in Morocco. So another 6 teams, and you guys battle it out till there's 8 teams left, and they go to the playoffs, which is going to be end of May in Rwanda.
Fantastic. Wait, so conferences, I've had Morocco, so I'm assuming it's North African countries and Southern African countries.
Yeah, for the
Okay.
most part.
For the most part.
Yeah, but for our conference, we had Libya, we had Angola, we had Rwanda, TZ, us, and South Africa. So
Okay.
that was our conference.
Okay.
Yep.
And how did it go?
We did all right. We went 2-3. It was an improvement from the previous season. We were 1 game away from making it to the playoffs. Sadly, we didn't qualify because of point differential and head-to-head. But, you know, we made an improvement on last year. Like I said, we lost 1 game by a buzzer beater. So, like,
Yeah. I wonder who's ghost working.
I wonder too. But, you know, we're 1 game away, so we took another step. So, obviously, with the progression that we're having so far, I think next year we should be in the playoffs.
Okay. Oh, so you're not going to Rwanda?
Sadly not.
Damn. So he's free at the end of the month in case we want to take him out. He's not seeing.
My eyes. My eyes.
It's a light. It's a light. It's a light. Hey.
The light, you know, it's affected.
Okay. Do you have a question before I continue?
No, probably a comment.
Okay.
Want to do a shout out to our sponsors for today. Thank you so much to Cafe Amka providing what do you call it? Beverages actually for the set. We have the famous, it's called the Roboy.
Bourgeois. Oh no, baboose.
Ask for the Roboy orange drink. This
Yeah.
now this fusion is actually spot on. It's so good.
But I prefer the brain power.
Well, that's a classic.
Yeah.
It's hibiscus dawa generally, but it's so good. It's really good. Anything from the breakfast menu that we had, you guys would recommend?
Tiramisu?
You liked it
I did enjoy it.
yourself?
For me, it's the steak and eggs. Definitely hit the spot. It's perfect.
Amazing. Thank
That's
you so
such
much.
a cliche American thing to say.
PR train, PR train.
I wonder where your loyalties are.
But thank you so much. Be sure to check out on their socials. They have two cafes on Kijabe Street as well as on Londro Street.
Lonro. Lonro. Because it's an
That one.
NH. Oh,
That one.
yeah.
It's Londro. Londroho.
Yeah.
That street. That's where you'd find Cafe Amka. And then let us know also which one you've enjoyed, guys. Would be nice to hear.
Sorry, what's your nationality?
Kenyan.
Really?
Yeah.
So you play for the Morans?
Yeah.
Do you know the Morans?
Yes, I have heard of them.
So you know a bit about basketball.
I do. I'm not clueless. Don't ask me about the rules. Don't ask me about.
So have you been to a game? That's a real
Basketball.
question.
Basketball game?
Yeah.
Maybe in high school.
Oh,
That's as much as I.
disappointed.
But we've agreed. I'm getting courtside seats to the next game, so I'm good. I'll tell you how it goes.
I'm a third wheel.
No.
in
That's
this
by all
podcast.
means. By all
What's
means.
going on here?
Nothing. Nothing. Will we continue?
Because clearly you know more. Tell me, you know more about. Anyway, now I've even forgotten. NCT. Sorry, that's the way it is. That we are. You know, it's so interesting. The reason why I asked you how old you are is I was just gauging against how old the team is. What's the actual phrase to you to call a basketball side? You call it a team? Do you call it a club?
But
Oh, you can call it a club.
yeah.
Okay, fantastic. So the club, it's 1 year older than you.
Yep.
It's like 5 years younger than you.
I'll take it. No worries.
I'm curious how much you know about the club, and what drew you. Because we're talking off camera, and he was saying he came from Spain. You did a year there.
Mhm.
Well, you're still playing basketball as well.
Yep, in Spain.
Yeah. To leave Spain and come to Kenya
Mm-hmm.
to play for NCT. Yeah.
Yeah.
What drew you in?
The aspect of being able to, go from Europe to an African country like Kenya is not
Ding
usual.
ding.
It's not usually what happens. Guys are always trying to, leave Kenya and go to the States or go to Europe.
Mm.
So, like, for me to do that is very uncommon. So, for me, especially having the experience in Spain, where we won a championship together with my teammates, who were all locals, like Spaniards. So, and to see them, like, how prideful they were when we won the championship was just so meaningful to me, to the point where I was like, I have to do that here at home, like here in Kenya.
Oh wow.
So when the opportunity came to be a part of a first Kenyan team to qualify for the BAL, the Basketball Africa League, I was like, this is the opportunity that exactly what I was looking for, what the Spaniards had the opportunity to do when I was there. And now to be able to come back home to Kenya and have that same chance to do it and make it to the BAL.
That's so interesting. Sorry, the BAL, how long has it been running for?
This year was the 6th season, so 6 years.
Okay. And you guys have played for 2 seasons.
2 seasons back to back.
Okay. Fairs.
Back to back.
What's your most memorable moment as an individual
Mhm.
and then as a team. That's not cliche, by the way. Don't say, "Oh, we got there and we play with them."
Okay.
It's just
In
something you
Kenya?
look back and you're like, that. It could look very miniature, but it was so profound.
Mhm.
Yeah.
As a
Not
kid,
Kenya, no, in
or
the
just
BAL.
in the BAL,
Yeah. Both seasons.
the first season. Okay, for a team, obviously the first season, being the first Kenyan team to qualify ever was obviously a big task. But to be able to do it here at home in Nairobi, in a stadium where all our fans are, that's a different feeling. That
Yeah.
just tops it the charts.
It was quite noisy, actually.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So that's a proud moment. But then to do it twice is a different achievement. And the second time to just see how much the game has grown, how many more fans. I mean, we sold out Kasarani almost every single game we played. And I mean, we're playing on Tuesdays, we're playing on Thursdays, we're playing on the weekend. So like that aspect of seeing it one year and then seeing it again, that just is a big moment for us as a team. Personally, my biggest moment was obviously being able to play in the BAL 6 now this year. I think just being able, last year when we actually made it for the first time, like being able to sit out and watch it from the sidelines hurt. But overall, like it was a good experience, for me to be able to just sit back and see everything that's going on, how professionalized the whole league is, totally from beginning, from top to bottom everything's professionalized. It's almost like the NBA, but now here in Africa. So being able to see that is one thing because now I could tell you the stories, but now if you were to go and see it just what I did,
It'll be
it'll
different
open
thing.
your eyes.
Yeah.
Exactly. So now my biggest moment would be being able to step on the court the second year and actually be able to, compete against the top players in the whole continent. And especially now that they're bringing guys from the G League, guys from Europe, now bringing them here to Africa to play against us. I mean, now you just get to test who you are as a player and see how good you actually are. So for me, that was the biggest blessing that I had so far.
That's so interesting. Sorry, the J League. Oh,
Clueless.
yeah, that's
So for people who don't know, the G League is the second league underneath the NBA. So now it's the NBA, then it's the G League.
Why is it G?
Used to
They're
be
good.
called Development League,
Ah,
but now they call G League because Gatorade sponsors the league. So it's
okay.
pretty much.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
So it's guys that are on the brink of making it to the NBA, and also guys, who don't want to go overseas, but also want to continue playing in the States and want the opportunity to play in the NBA one day. So it's a very good league
Oh, and now they're coming to play.
here in Basketball
So the,
Africa
the
League.
quality of competition
It's
must be very high.
rising, yep,
Okay.
every single year.
Okay. How does that push you guys now? Actually, even before I get to that, there's something you mentioned about the team being able to make it, the first guys in Kenya. I mean, that strokes your ego a bit.
That's huge.
That's very huge. Yeah. So for you guys to be able to do it back to back, I'm sure there's an element. First, there's a close knit nature about the team, but as well, each and every player has their own sort of ego that comes with it. How do you guys utilize the best bits about that while still trying to remain as a team?
For sure. You see, for us, we're all friends. Like at the end of the day, we're all friends. Like we're all good people. We all hang out with each other. So for us, the ego is just the fact that we're good at basketball. Like we're good at this child's game. We know how to put the ball in the basket. You know how to stop players. But for us, we really do it with the pride of like we want to continue to push each other. Like it's not about uh us trying to be the best. Well, it is technically, but also like not trying to let each other down. So like we'll go the distance for our brother rather than go the distance with someone that we don't know. At the end of the day, I know I'm gonna be pushed to my extreme, my best by Tyler. I'm gonna be pushed to be my best by Adara. All the guys, everyone on our team, from the top to the bottom, we just know we have each other's back. And that comes from playing on the national team together and now doing 2 years together with NCT. It's a different sense of belonging. Even the ego, forget the ego of, winning all the games. But now I'm not going to go to practice and try to let my teammate down, my brother down. I'm gonna make sure that every single day we're holding each other accountable because we're all friends and want to see each other succeed.
Are you guys friends because you're in the same team, or have you found friendships outside?
It definitely started on the team.
Mm.
Obviously, we see each other every single day, but now it's obviously outside. We're hanging out with each other, just like you guys saw. I just called, just called Eugene Adair before we started this episode. We're all guys. We all hang out together. So
At the time of this recording, they're going to Ibiza.
it's not true, but still, it stems off the on the court. Just goes off the court. I think that just testifies why we're so good. Other teams don't always have that same aspect of, they can just do more than on the court stuff, So for us, NCT is a little bit different because now we've grown to, be basically a true family. We're taking care of each other more than just the basketball aspect.
Okay. I know you already gave me that very mediocre, controversial take earlier. That's what I was going to ask you. But anyway, it's fine. Sorry, I have a bit of ADHD, so my mind sometimes tends to go up and down. Okay, so you guys are a team. You guys have friendships. You really don't want to let your brother down and stuff. But I want to take you back to something that you said about the BAL and how professional it is. That word professional. Has that now started streaming into your team? Into how it is you guys, are told to sleep, how you're told to recover, how you're told to eat, what sort of facilities, and then how does that compare to the other teams that you play with? Because you've said you guys won all your games, which is insane. Playing a league and you just know that we're gonna win again. How do you maintain that level of professionalism to know that when we still need to take it a notch higher, notch higher, notch higher?
Exactly. For us, getting the opportunity to play in BAL opens our eyes. If you're playing in the local league, you kind of don't see all the mistakes that we can make or like the improvements we can make. So like for us, getting the experience of going to the BAL not once but twice has evolved our game in the local league. So like last year we went to the BAL, our first experience. We really don't know what to do. But if you can see the change when we got back to the local league and how we made the run to complete the season, you could just see how our attitude, our approach to the game changed, and that our practices started changing. Like you said, like we became more professional. Like now, we have yoga instructors. Now we have
buddies.
physical therapy. We're taking care of our bodies differently. And, having the ability to go again to the BAL and be one game short of making the playoffs, we're right there. We're competing with all the best teams in Africa.
Yeah.
So now, again, we've came back to the drawing board and see where can we take the next step again on the continent instead of, just looking at the local league. But obviously, now when we take that step on the continent, also the local league will continue to get better and our talent will continue to show through.
So has the local league started getting better? Okay.
Yes.
Why did you smile before?
There was a bit of hesitation.
It was like,
yes, it's getting better because, Thunder is making everyone elevate their game. You can't just, show up to play basketball. There's more than that. As you can see, Thunder's becoming one of the most known teams, not only basketball teams, but just teams in general in all of Kenya.
Yeah.
So the marketing side of things, how we handle media, how players are now interacting with their own brands, things such as that, I think is starting to elevate the entire league. Other teams will also have players that, elevate their brand. Teams will start using media, using social media, getting sponsorships. So it's not only the basketball side that'll elevate, but also off the court too.
That's eye-opening. I think they have like a following of about 250,000 people now. And it's all being organic. That's more than some of the football clubs. Even though he said football is not as entertaining as basketball because
I promise. Show up to a basketball game and I'll prove you wrong. Promise you.
I've been to your basketball games.
Well, for those that haven't been to a basketball game.
Okay. You.
It is me.
Since
I
high
see.
school.
I see.
Just ask her directly, by the way. Just ask her.
I've already asked her. She said she's coming.
Hey.
I would want to build up on the last question you gave, because you know what, having won the last time and then this second time around, the stakes, I don't know if they're higher, but there's
Or they get lower.
no, there's a, I think there's a point to prove. Not a one hit wonder. You can do it again. I'm wondering, aside from getting the yoga instructor and whatnot, is there anything else you sorry, is there anything else to you guys are doing to actually build on it, or is it the same consistency that you've been building from last year? I'm wondering, do you feel the need to do something different this year?
I think there's always room for improvement. I think for us, it's not just win the league. Like we want to make a statement every single game. Like we actually belong at the highest level. Like even though we're playing the local league, like we want to make sure that every team knows like we're preparing for the BAL and to make the push to obviously make the playoffs and one day be a basketball African League champions. So for us, it's not like all right, we can be consistent. Like we have to continuously improve every single day. So that if it's that, it's starting our basketball knowledge. If that's off the court things, if that's we have a new sponsor now, USN. So
Whoop, whoop.
getting proteins, building guys getting stronger, adding more weight, developing our games not only on the court but off the court. So I think it's just like a total improvement overall.
Oh, I like that. You know what? We can't wait for the games this year. I can't wait. Now that I have an official invite, I have to go.
Hey.
go.
Yeah.
Love to hear it.
Are you seeing anyone?
I am seeing a lot of people right now. With my eyes, like I can see.
That was a crazy statement. Not gonna lie.
I know. I need to
We're clipping it without context. Like,
I don't think it works the same way when you do it on the other end.
which other end?
We come back. Come back.
Your favorite player.
For sure.
See, not ghost talking.
Not for everyone.
I do have a question. What would you want your fans to know? Aside from actually showing up to some of the games, how can we do better in terms of supporting you guys?
It's a good question. I think overall for everyone, especially my teammates and myself, of course, we're building our own brand. So for me personally, I have my merch on right now. So
Hey.
support, rock our stuff, rock our gear, buy our whatever we're selling, continue to support us that way. We have social medias. The more basketball is shown across the whole country, the more, we'll have the opportunities to, continue to grow the game. If that's the younger, having youth camps, if that's, getting more sponsorship, getting more eyes to where the game is just growing overall. I think the more people learn about basketball, the more they'll enjoy it, I think, overall. But also we'll continue to build the game. I think there's just so much that basketball can do, and sports in general. I think, as a marketing, as a business, instead of people seeing it as just recreational sport, just guys just going to play for fun. But I think if everyone sees it as a business, it'll just continue to grow.
Fair play. Sorry, this is your...
Oh yeah, please tell us a bit more about the merch you're wearing.
So this is my merch. I'm working on it right now, but it should release mid-May. I'm dropping a couple shirts. I have some shorts on right now. But it's a brand, my logo, my personal logo, D.O. Everyone knows me. Most people know me as D.O. I don't even know anyone call me Derrick besides my mother.
And us for this podcast.
I don't know, you guys, I'll allow it for now. But
Mm.
most people call me Ogechi, but everyone's always D.O. So so now that's what I did. So the D actually is a paint. I don't know if you guys know what the paint is, like of the basketball hoop, the paint where people go score in there. And then this is the center circle. So that's like the story behind my logo. Yeah, so it's like the paint inside. So that's the D, and the O is the center circle. So it's the story.
I
behind
like
it.
that.
It
Okay.
was built for basketball. This is the cheat code. People don't come from anywhere.
That's true.
That's the moral of this.
Yeah, exactly. So, trying to build things that athletes in the US have, it's not just basketball players, we're more than that. So for us to do that here in Kenya and then all over Africa, we can see how far we can stretch.
I can't wait to buy knockoff merch of your brand.
Ndio.
Yeah, that's.
Until then, Mumbai,
We'll
the
buy
original
his.
one.
Yeah. But like, we need him to grow to the point where we start
Oh, we're
wearing.
already
See, like,
making from China.
yeah, Jobans.
Where
got
can
you.
we actually buy the merch from?
Stay tuned. Follow my social media. I'll make sure that everyone can get the merch.
And where can we get NCT merch as well?
NCT is on NCT website. Those guys are always selling it, so it's available there.
Do you guys have like a base? Oh,
I don't think so.
Just go to the
Not that I
website.
know of.
it's where you hoop.
But at the games, they always sell this merch too. So
Okay.
there's always a
Okay.
station there.
Okay. Show up for games. I want to take you back to the team dynamics a bit. We've talked about all the rosy things, the enjoyable things. We work hard, we play hard. But as all brothers do, people fight. And as all good teammates do, they disagree. Now, in a context of where it's people's livelihoods, that adds an added layer. Where the stakes are so high, where there's an international community watching, the stakes get even higher than that. So how do you guys address conflict typically, like in the team? On the court and also off the court?
On the court, it's pretty easy. Like, if you're not doing your job, we're going to tell you you need to do your job, because now we're going into games and matches, everyone knows what you're going to do. Like, that's what we've been working on. So if you're not doing what you're supposed to do, we're going to let you know, come on now, it's time to step up, like, do your thing. But maybe we won't say it like that, but like,
Oh, you'll shout at the guy.
oh yeah, for sure. I bet you gotta step up. Come on, bro. We need you. Like, this game means everything for us. Like, come on, it's time to go. But then off the court, it's obviously different. Everyone has a different approach. Everyone's not like all in one. I can approach my teammate this way, and the same approach is not going to work for someone else. Like, I could go talk nicely to one person and be like, yeah, I need you to do better. Like, you didn't do this right. But if I go do that to someone else, it's not going to click to them. So for them, maybe I need to be like, you could have done this better. You could have done this better in a nice way. Or I could go someone else like, bro, come on, man. That's not how you do that. Like, you're better than that. So, like, there's different approaches to everyone. And I think the more you get to know your teammates, the more you know how to, approach that.
Yeah.
So I think right now as NCT, you've been together for 2 years, you know how to approach every single person on our team.
I think amongst ourselves, especially on the podcast, the first question I asked them coming on board is, how do you guys fight? Because it's important. And I think generally I used to avoid it.
Right.
A conflict in any relationship for me used to feel like the end of it. If you're disagreeing with a teammate or someone you work with or even a friend, you're thinking, oh God, now there it goes down the drain. But I think finding ways to come back to, I think, disagreements or arguments that you have is always important. I don't think guys as well argue the same way women do, but I think it's just easier for you guys to fall back on.
Yeah. Because at the end of the day, we all have the same goal. We all want to win. It's not like everyone's pushing, one person's trying to make us lose or one person's trying to make us win the championship. We all have one goal at the end of the day, is to win. So at the back of our minds, like, if someone's yelling at me, I'm not going to be like, oh, this guy hates me. He just wants me to do better. And at the end of the day, we all want to win. So he's just pushing us to win. So that's how everyone on our team acts. And that's how we move.
Do you guys as a team do any CSR? What is CSR?
Corporate social responsibility.
Do you guys have something of that nature?
Probably
in the works.
Probably on the front end, those guys know, those guys tell us players at the last minute or like ahead of time, but not like, they won't be like, okay, on the schedule is 3 months ahead, like, you have this.
So
a week of like, all right, guys, you guys do this. So I don't know what they're planning. Gotta talk to management on that
one. Have you done any so far?
Have I done any personally?
Yeah.
We've been to some schools. What else have we done?
What do you do in the schools?
Just work with the players, talk to them, do engagement, some gear giveaways, stuff like that. And then for me personally, I have actually co-owned another team. And
Oh,
yeah, so with that team,
does management know that?
yeah, they know.
Okay.
Okay. I'm not competing against them yet. Time is
Hey.
coming. The time is coming. But with that team, we do some CSR involvement. Our team is based in Kamarok, so there's a lot of things to do out there. Engage with the community. Especially our practices are outside. It's not as closed off as Thunder practices. So there's guys watching practice, seeing how we do things. And then also our players are more involved with the younger community. So those guys are out there training kids up, doing their own things. Like a couple players have their own businesses now, Boda deliveries, all that stuff. So that one's more engaged with the community for sure.
Okay. That's so if you have one of the kids in Komarok come for your team and ask you, is sports a viable path as a career in this country?
Oh, wow. That's a good question.
What would you tell them?
Yes, it is. But only if you do it the right way. Not for every team. With Nairobi City Thunder is obviously fully professionalized and is the only club in Kenya. So if you can make it to Nairobi City Thunder, then you'll be settled for sure. And the way that basketball is moving right now, it'll only continue to grow. I think more teams will start to professionalize. Nairobi City Thunder will continue to learn and push limits where now, like I said, players will get marketing opportunities off the court where now the money off the court will be more than the money on the court. So I think, yes, sports and basketball is a way of life.
The money on the court good?
It's enough to keep a bed and food on the table.
That's a PR training answer. Answer properly. Is the money good enough?
I'm not hungry at night.
At the time of shooting this, he's going to Ibiza. So I'll ask him again. Is the money good?
Never hungry.
On that note, though, shout out to Madina for getting drafted.
Yeah.
You ask about if this sport is actually going to get you money. I think she's done an amazing job in pioneering what that font would look like for us.
Yeah.
I was proud. Like, again, I'm not someone who's been watching or following basketball for a while, but seeing her on that international platform, even maybe I was prompted to even comment on her socials and like, good job. Because I'm not the type to comment as much. But then I saw that and I was like, this is a win for us. What?
As Kenyans or as women?
Both.
As
On
Kenyan
both
women.
fronts. On both fronts. I'm sure for other athletes as herself and also for us women, like, okay, we are going places. And, the sky is not the limit at this point.
Have you ever told him good job?
No, she hasn't.
Hey.
I would. Good job.
See them giggling.
Good job, Dio.
What am I doing here?
It's Rafael, man.
Throwing the rumors. What's wrong with you?
Remember, top 10 things you didn't know about Derrick. Number 4 will shock you. What is number 1 and 2?
Huh?
What is number 1 and 2?
They have to watch the episode to see.
You do.
No, like genuinely. Like tell us 1 or 2 things
That people don't know about me.
No, that will shock people about you.
Or shock people about me.
Yeah.
I'm a 2nd degree black belt in karate, in taekwondo.
2nd degree, what does that mean?
It means, so I was a black belt, then I was another black belt.
Ah.
I was another black belt.
Okay.
Yeah, so I was 3 black belts.
Uh-huh.
There's levels to that one.
Sorry.
And
Still just walking on the court.
I drive a Dodge Challenger
Oh.
in the US.
Ah.
So look at you.
It's just like there was a lot of silence when you were coming in.
Yeah, you definitely hear it though.
No, not that way. What are you thinking?
I don't know what you think I'm thinking.
What are you thinking?
It's about the silence.
What? Okay, we're starting to lose plot. And I think that's... Do you have anything to add?
No, I do. Thank you so much for showing up.
I thank you guys for having me.
Came the first time and then, and then decided to come back again.
Do you want to try that again?
Yes.
Si utakat na
Thank you so much for
utasnip.
coming. Wait. Thank you so much. It's been fun having you on there.
I don't know what's going on here, but me clearly I'm a passenger.
It's been fun having you on the podcast.
You know how we'll know things are thick? When we start seeing her wearing merch. That's how we'll know.
Dio, guys, Dio. That's how much we're buying.
And it'll not be new merch. It's this one is wearing.
Eh, Jawa.
How you gonna know it's not new?
Because you already won this one.
Eh,
Yeah, but then how will you know it's not new?
This one's brand new. I just wore it.
Mm.
But you should get the Dio merch too. I got some of your
No,
stuff.
man, I'll get.
There you go.
Amazing. Thank you. That's all I have.
Okay. Anything good?
No, thank you guys for having me. Appreciate it. Back-to-back weeks.
Mm.
Hopefully there's another episode.
Season 7.
There you go.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah. So season 7, you make it to the playoffs, then we come and do an episode.
Let's do it.
Amazing.
We're agreeing. We have
Yeah.
to shake on it.
There you go.
That shaking will continue elsewhere. Thanks, guys, for watching. There's more to follow. Bye.